Good morning, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us on After GMS. It is Thursday, August 18th. It's the first day of the work week for me, which is why I sound so enthusiastic.
I know, I'm going like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Tracy, you're a live wire.
Listen, you're about to go on vacation. I don't even want to hear.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right. Ed's vacation starts at 8 a.m.
In a few minutes.
The countdown begins.
Okay. Well, this is Ed Matthews. We're going to have to say goodbye to him for a few days while he goes on vacation, but he'll be back.
Vacation
Oh, yeah.
Matthews.
Right.
Vacation Matthews. Ed vacation.
I'm Tracy McCain. Sydney Moore's been here this week, and meteorologist Christian Morgan is back
Hola.
to work for the first time. So we're the newbies of the week.
Yeah, it's Monday for us.
Yes. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Slash
Well,
Thursday.
Ed and Christian, feeling pretty good outside.
Yeah.
It looks like we'll have some rainy weather maybe coming back to our area, possibly.
Yeah, not a washout this weekend, but we'll have a better chance for scattered rain and storms. But for now, enjoy this while we have it. It's been so nice, right? Low humidity. I don't think anybody's complaining that we're running quite a bit below average. Average high right now, if you look there on the right side of your screen, is 87. Yesterday we were 81. And today will be about 82 or 83. So it's going to be another gorgeous day of weather with low humidity. Already starting out refreshing if you step outside this morning. Again, another one of those mornings where it just kind of makes you go, ah, right? So nice. Low 60s out the door to start this morning. Of course, the warm air is not far away, 70s to our south, but we're still being influenced by this pocket of cooler air, all thanks to high pressure sitting just overhead. Now, it'll start to move offshore a bit as we go into tomorrow, and that will allow the stalled out front to our south to start to lift back to the north as a warm front. And as our winds and warmer and more moist air rides over that front, it's a thing that we call overrunning. It will help produce some extra clouds, and as different waves, couple different waves of low pressure track along that front, it'll bring us a better chance for scattered rain and storms through the rest of the weekend. So for today, here's your futurecast. Not a lot popping up on radar, but I'm not going to rule out an isolated shower, maybe a storm. I think it would mainly be west of the triad into the foothill and up into the mountain communities, but better chance for that as we go into your Friday afternoon and Friday evening. So we'll see a better chance for scattered rain and scattered storms over the course of the weekend. For today, 82 with a partly sunny sky, partly cloudy overnight. We'll fall back into low to mid 60s. And there's your next 7 days. All the days below average for temperatures. So our temperature stay at bay. It doesn't get crazy hot, but the humidity will come back. You'll start to notice that gradually as we go into tomorrow, and especially by the time we get into the weekend, dew points will be back in the 70s. So it'll be sticky. 50% chance of scattered rain and storms Saturday, 60% on your Sunday. Go ahead with your weekend plans, but I would say probably just have a backup plan in case one of those pops up over your neighborhood. That scattered rain and storm chance will linger into early next week. Temperatures in the low 80s, and the rain chance will start to come down a bit by Tuesday and Wednesday of the upcoming work week.
Okay, so our first conversation, it's like a two-part thing, right? First, we're going to be talking about increasing rates for online ordering for Amazon specifically, but then also it's a tie-in to your Christmas shopping for the holiday season. So listen as we explain. Amazon is increasing its charges on third-party sellers again, but this time it's adding a holiday fee. It could mean that extra cost would be passed on to you, the consumer. We're going to explain that in just a minute, but first our question, how far are you into your holiday shopping? Type that into the comments and we'll talk about it coming up. So here's the deal. From about mid-October to mid-January, sellers will be hit with an average fee of 35 cents per item that they sell if they use Amazon's fulfillment service, which many of these companies do. It's the second fee hike imposed on merchants this year. How they pay that fee is really up to them. They could pay for it out of their earnings, or more likely, they'll just add it to the price of their products, which will make those items more expensive for all of us. So the real question that we're asking you to type in is about your holiday shopping, but I can't help but to bring up the conversation about, more fees on top of more fees. At some point, that advertisement for free shipping and one-day delivery, and, you're paying the subscription fee to get all these services, they're going to have to relax that a little bit, because is it really free if there are all these fees that are added and then subliminally, you're paying for them or being charged for them, and it's just not outright being told to you.
Yeah, it always gets you. You go ahead.
Yeah, it's like concert tickets. You buy them and it's like, well, the concert ticket is, concert tickets aren't
That's a
$30
big one.
anymore.
It's a big example.
Concert ticket, you know, hey, the concert ticket is $69.99. Great. Well, then there's a convenience fee of $10.
Yep.
Then there's if you leave it at will call, if you have it electronically delivered to you, it's another $10 fee. Then it's like a processing fee.
parking
Ends up being
sometimes
$100 by the
too.
time you get done. So
Right.
really, and I think we were talking about this a while back on something different. You know, we were talking about maybe restaurants starting to include maybe an inflation cost, maybe in your ticket or maybe in the price of the meal.
Right.
I'm like, if you would just all couple this as one, it would be a whole lot better. It's because people feel like they're being tricked in that
Right,
regard. It's like,
right.
okay, well, it's actually not this price, or it's actually not free. It's actually going to cost me X, Y, and Z. So
Right.
I think if you're just more transparent about it and tell me up front, people will be a whole lot more accepting to the idea.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I went to one store and went shopping. That was really refreshing to hear. They said if I bought the item in the store, that I wouldn't have to have those fees if I had bought it online. So that was really refreshing. I didn't know some places do that to avoid having to pay any extra fees doing it in person.
And you were talking about tricking. They
Yeah.
are tricking us. Absolutely, they are.
Yeah.
And they're doing it because they can get away with it. Okay.
Yeah.
And
You run for office. Until you run for office,
Stop.
we're going to be stuck in this pattern.
I would work hard to make the world a better place, especially
would.
the United States. All right. But they're doing it because they can do it and get away with it. Amazon's doing it. You think they're going to dig into their profits to pay that 35 cents? No way. No way. They're just going to pass it on to us because as consumers, do we really complain? We just continue to order our goods and have them shipped.
Right?
So,
But you know
'Cause
why?
we gotta have it.
You know why?
somehow.
It's because it's convenience. We are
it is.
such a society of convenience now.
Yeah.
Even more
That's
so
true.
over the last 2 to 3 years.
That microwave lifestyle,
Yeah.
get your
Yeah.
food back instantly warm and all that good stuff.
You know I like
We want
that.
it
Just
now.
like that.
We want it now, and we don't want to have to go a bunch of places. We don't want to put the work in to get it.
No.
We just
Right.
want it.
Yeah.
And we don't always see it when it's little increments, 35 cents here, 35 cents here. But if it was like $5,
Adds up, too.
you'd be like, wait a minute, there's more of my money is going to more places than my wallet.
Right.
So it doesn't raise an immediate alarm until it's broken down like this.
Maybe
All
I
right.
should start learning how to maybe knit, maybe make some things. Maybe that'll go a
My
long
Christmas
way.
gift this year will be handmade.
Something I made for you.
I'm
Here
gonna
you
learn-
go, with all my love.
I'm going to learn to crochet or knit or something and see that would be a disaster,
Right.
but hey, it's an idea.
It's an idea.
One of our directors, Angela, she hand makes all of her cards.
And they're
And she
amazing
does a
too.
great
Yes,
job.
she does.
An
Amazing.
example to
Yeah.
show. So
You know,
good.
it's one way that a natural gift can pay off during a time like this where you don't have to, spend money on something like that.
I see Angela's cards, and I'm like, how many days and how many hours each of those days did it take you to make that? I couldn't make it in a million years.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she'll say, oh, I just threw that together.
Yeah, that's how
That's
she
like-
responds. I'm like, no, this is like a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Seriously.
All those
I,
other cards
Hallmark
and
was jealous.
Hallmark, that's what I'm saying.
They're
You
jealous.
can't compete.
I still have all 3 of them that she made for my baby showers for
Really?
the 3 kids. Yeah, and they're all in their rooms, and I framed them all because they're that nice. And she's like, here, you don't have to do that. I'm like, it's not that I have to. They're just
beautiful to
so
look at.
nice. Yeah, I want to.
Yep.
So talking about, holiday shopping, we did get some comments here, and then we'll kind of go around the table here. Bobby says, I haven't started. Neither have I, Bobby, so that's good. Dana says her shopping starts in December, which makes sense to me. Let's see. Sorry, I thought I had one here. Oh, Joanne said most shopping is done. No Amazon, which is pretty amazing. And then Belinda Milton, shared something that I also agree. Christmas is for the children. They gave gifts to the Christ child, and therefore I only shop for children. Adults can get their own gifts. I mean, I know she said do not shoot the messenger, but Belinda, I'm here for that. I mean, I think that you are, spot on in terms of, what Christmas and the season is all about. The religion in it is certainly something that is often missing. Dana wants Joanne to go shopping for her because she already has her stuff done. And Preston said, I think I'm all right on presents. I got a new iPhone a while back as an early birthday gift, then recently got a Dell monitor from his dad. So doesn't really need any presents this year, which is great.
I saw Carl said that he already had several things in the closet that they bought last season.
That's awesome. I didn't see
good
that.
for them.
Start.
Wow.
Good for them. I see Joanne says she makes personal gifts and personal calendars as
that's
well too.
neat.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. So, and Walter added in, we haven't started shopping for Christmas yet. We're still trying to get birthdays out of the way. Yep.
See,
He said, "Get in line."
my birthday falls within a few weeks of Christmas, and I was always worried about people trying to lump the two together and like, oh, this is your Christmas and your birthday and your New Year's.
They're
no,
there.
no.
And see, I always thought that
Easy.
was for birthdays before the holiday. I didn't realize that birthdays after Christmas
I say before
also
and
were
after.
before and after. See, I always
Yeah.
thought, if you were after Christmas, it was
It's only 2 weeks after Christmas.
Okay.
To the day, actually.
yeah.
Okay.
Simone's
So-
is 2 weeks before Christmas.
Before.
Yeah, and she does not see a difference. Correct.
Yeah.
I don't know if I blame her. I don't
Yeah,
know if I blame her.
exactly. She's like, it's my birthday. Rhonda said she's placed an order for her husband's gift. So that's really great that you're already thinking in that manner. I mean, I can't even deal with it right now. I'm just trying to get my kids back to school.
Yeah.
Trying to, get that stuff. I
Seems
know.
too early. When do you guys start thinking about holiday shopping?
Thanksgiving.
December 23rd.
23rd, 24th,
30th.
something
Did you
like
say-
that.
I'm sorry. Did you say December? What did you say?
23rd.
23rd. Okay.
Gives me 2 days.
I don't know why I thought you said 33rd. My mind is somewhere. I'm
Yeah.
like, is that a
Is that January 1, 2, 3?
I'm mad you had to think that hard. There are not 33 days ever in a
No,
month.
that's why I thought hard because I'm like, did he really just say that? Maybe I misheard
No,
him.
December 23rd. Although we talked about this too a couple weeks ago. I am always I'm a strategic shopper. I know
Yes.
where I'm going, what I'm getting before I even leave the house. And so I usually just go, like the things that I can get in the brick and mortar stores, I go on the 23rd and I check off my list, get it done, and then it's done. But
I'm
this
glad.
year, I don't know. Everything is so backed up. They
Yeah.
might not even have it in stock, or so I think actually this year might be I say this every year. This might actually be the year that I start early.
Yeah, I think about Christmas shopping a week before Christmas.
Yeah.
That's when I start thinking about it. And just no way Sydney Moore is thinking about that
Because
right now.
now-
Absolutely not.
Because now you ask people, like I had this conversation the other day. What do you want for Christmas? I don't know. What
I
do
don't
you
know.
want? Say, what do you know? I don't know. What do you want? I don't know. What do you want? Great. Well, let me know when you know.
Right. Exactly.
There's no need to start right now.
No.
Yeah, I guess I got it made. Back when my father was living, he said, I'm tired of dealing with what to get so-and-so and this and that and the other and getting in the traffic and everything. So what we started to do, and I thought this was a great thing, we did not exchange gifts. My dad was very big on celebrating Christmas for the true meaning. Now, initially I thought, well, I'm not going to get a present. It turned out to be fabulous. And to this day, in honor of our dad and in honor of the fact that we don't want to stress out around Christmas and we truly want to celebrate Christmas for the true meaning, we only get my mom a little thing, something. But even that is difficult because we start in November. Mom, we're thinking about maybe this. I've already bought that. Well, we're thinking about this. Well, I bought that last week.
Right.
Oh my God. My mom's the kind of person, if she wants something, she doesn't wait. She goes and gets it. And right up until the last minute, we try to figure out what to get her. But I'll tell you what, folks, I mean, you can still love your family. Y'all know I'm from a close-knit family. And we love each other very much, but we just don't do the gift thing. I think you can get wrapped up and stressed out in that. Just focus on what the season's all about and you'll be okay.
My mom is also a time person
agree.
when it comes to holiday times and different seasons and things of that nature. She loves when she can get all of her kids in the
Yeah.
same house and just spending time together. That's her biggest gift.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now the kids are, after this little sermon I just preached, kids are different. Okay. Yeah, obviously you got to do something for the kids, and they love it, and the sparkle in their eye, and they're so excited. So yeah, got to take care of the kids.
Yeah.
I think for us, my mom hasn't ever, I have to get the gifts because I have to give the gift. I think it's, especially for my mom and my grandma and dad and parents, it's the act of like I want to do this. Like I
Right.
want to give you something. I don't feel pressured like I have to give you something, but I like doing it, and they like going out and shopping, and that's their thing. So
Whole
I think they
9 yards.
like doing it. I think it almost probably is more of a gift to them to go and do it than it is even the gift to us when we get it.
Right. It's the tradition.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of keeping hold of something that you've done for years as a family, you know.
Yeah.
And in a day when I feel like all of our traditions are being changed by technology
Yeah.
or pressure from others, you know, it's just kind of nice to have something that you have.
Yeah.
Um,
That's good.
so I also heard from a few people who are talking about their birthdays being right around Christmas too, so they feel your pain. Rhonda says her birthday is 2 weeks before Christmas, so she knows exactly what you're talking about. Carl says his birthday, wedding anniversary, and Christmas are all in December.
Ooh.
So he's got a lot going on that month. Joy said her birthday's in February. After Christmas sales is what she can take advantage of.
And Valentine's Day sales.
And Valentine's Day sales. Yes. Belinda's oldest brother's birthday is on Christmas Eve. And Patricia said her son's birthday is 3 days after Christmas. So they all feel your
They
pain.
get it.
One of our other directors, Jessica, her birthday is December 10th, I believe. And so her birthday's, she said,
So right there.
as a child, she never had real like birthday parties because the kids, their parents would drop them off as like a babysitting service, basically. You know, while they went out shopping, they would use her party to like,
Oh.
yeah. So she's like, her mom got hip to that and was like, I'm not watching your kid.
I see what's happening here.
Exactly. All right, we do have another conversation to get to in just a few moments, but first we need to get to some morning headlines. Stay right there with us. All right, so the city of Greensboro secured a grant to study how they can improve the Highway 421 corridor. It's the area right next to the Greensboro-Randolph megasite, where Toyota is building a car battery plant. The plant will need other businesses to support their operation. Greensboro received $100,000 to study the specifics, and the city says they need to figure out what services are needed before they start courting other companies to build there. Guilford County Commissioners will vote on incentives later today for a technology company looking to set up shop in Greensboro. The city approved $500,000 Tuesday night, and tonight the county will discuss $600,000 in incentives. The money would go to a company called Impact Data, which is looking to build a data company on Gate City Boulevard. If approved, they would invest $100 million and create 28 new jobs. Time for
Mount Zion Church helping students, making sure they are ready for school. The church plans to give away free backpacks this Saturday. More than 1,000 students can get a book bag at one of 3 locations. We have each of those locations on our website. The event starts at noon and runs until the church runs out of supplies. And the Panthers play the Patriots this Friday at 7. You can watch it right here on WFMY News 2, your official home of the Carolina Panthers. That means some changes to your regular programming. Wheel of Fortune will air at 10 p.m. Jeopardy slides to 10:30. Then you can stick around and watch WFMY News 2 at 11 right after. All right, well, on to our next conversation. Did you know that your front door could earn or save you thousands of dollars? Yeah.
Tell me more.
I know. Listen up.
That looks like my door. That one right there.
Right. Oh, really?
Kinda,
Okay.
yeah.
A recent Zillow study asked buyers to rank how much they would pay for certain houses based on the color of the front door. Home buyers say pink houses make homes look cheap and shabby, resulting in average decrease in value of over $6,500. I don't think Barbie would be happy about that, to hear that. On the other end, painting your door black can increase the value of your house $6,500.
Go get me the black paint.
Black doors
right
do look
now.
very, chic and expensive and
I feel the same way.
modern, but then poor pink door. We got to call up Barbie and let her know the bad news.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of get it, Red doors also have like some power associated with them. We have a neighbor who has a red door, and every time we drive by, I'm always looking at the house and I always see the red door, so it always catches my eye. Even though nothing else the house is still the same, everything, but I still look at it like, oh, that's such a pretty house. I mean, literally drive by it every day, but I say the same thing. So I feel like, certain colors grab your eye a little bit more than others.
Yeah, I saw one time a house that was like white, all of it was white, and then it had some black strips along the side of it, and then the door was black. And I was like, this looks like a very nice, modern looking house. So I get you, it definitely catches your eye, especially when you're driving through.
Yeah, my parents' house, we've had a red door. Let's see. I'm trying to think what color it was before that, but it has a red door now. And Mom has stayed with a deep candy apple red type color on it.
He's absolutely right. I remember when I was down there, I figured Mom just painted that for Christmas.
It's about the color of Ed's bow tie.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a good-looking door, by the way.
It's a great looking door.
Very nice.
Well, what about white? Because that's what mine is. Of course, I live in a condo building, so I don't have a front door that's visible from the highway or anything like that. But
those are like the standard type color
it's very
doors.
standard. As a matter of fact, on my floor, there are 15 condos that are all the same.
There are 15 white doors.
There are 15 white doors. Pick which one you want.
At least locally, they're pretty popular in my building. But
I was gonna say like brown too, like the vanilla type brown colorish doors are pretty. You know, you see a lot as well too.
Champagne type.
Champagne.
Yeah.
Now, do you have to request from your HOA if you can paint your door?
I'm on the
He is the HOA.
I am I'm part of it anyway. We have some great people on the board. I can assure you, no one will ever be allowed to paint their door any color that they want. That's considered common area. So everything's got to match and look pretty.
Excuse me, fancy.
I'm tough on that board now, I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, that's another conversation.
Our old HOA where we used to live, we couldn't do anything to the outside of our house or our yard without prior approval. I mean, they were very strict. You had to go and request if you wanted to build a fence. You had to go and request it. You had to show them what it would look like, what materials you would use. I mean, everything. And then everyone was required to wash their homes at least once a year. And then you had to show proof that you pressure washed your home. And I was like, wow, we got to get out of here.
We out.
This is just too much.
You're asking for too much.
Yeah.
And you think, oh my gosh, all these things that I have to do. But in the long run, and we're not tough, but we're smart about what we legislate, on my HOA board.
And with his gavel.
But, order. Yeah, order. Yeah. But you want things to look good.
Yeah.
And that's one reason I'm on the board is I have a huge investment in my condo and I want this building to look good 30 years down the road when I'm 90. But by doing those things, you keep the value of the property up. It looks good. You maintain it. You make smart decisions about things that are done and upgraded. And when you get ready to sell, you can make some money.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it's all about.
It's all
That's
about
where my head is on being so tough.
Definitely. It's making money on your investment.
Yeah.
Right.
And your investment is directly impacted by the people around you too.
Yeah.
So
it can bring up the value.
It's that one house, you know what I mean? And some of us got to get together.
They don't mow their yard but once a year.
If you don't get it together, all of our houses can't look nice without you.
Right. Takes a village.
Takes a village.
Sister so-and-so down there's got to paint her door.
No names.
No names.
She lives at 345
Slide a
Wayne
notice
Street.
in the mailbox. You've been notified. So this is interesting. Callie, who is a producer here, said her granny has a pink house. Do you think it's worth anything? Now, Callie, did you mean a pink door or a pink house? A pink house.
Oh, wow.
A cold
Wow.
pink house. The color of my dress, she says.
Wow.
I think John Mellencamp wrote a song called Pink Houses.
Did he?
Didn't he?
Yeah.
Pink Houses, wasn't it?
Yeah,
don't
I think it was
remember.
called Pink Houses, yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to sing it for me, and I would get it.
Well,
Because everybody knows the
We're not
cougar.
going to do that here.
Not you, Mellencamp.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, bless
Yeah, let
your
him
heart.
sing it for me.
Poor Christian.
No, I want
Hello,
you
John,
to sing
can
it,
you-
but I said I called John Mellencamp Cougar.
Hi, John.
And I was hoping you didn't think I meant you, because everybody
I
knows
was going to say, poor Christian.
John Mellencamp is named Cougar, and I didn't think you would get the reference. So I was like, let me explain, because I'm not saying
I
he's a
got
cougar.
it. I just explained it.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
He's right. It was. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, some people know who John Cougar Mellencamp is, but it's 80s.
80s.
Yeah. Okay. Walter said we screened in our front porch and then turned around and painted the slats and stuff white and black. That's cool. Joyce said people used to paint their door red when they paid off the mortgage. Huh.
Oh,
That's neat.
Well, I don't have to worry about buying any paint anytime soon.
Right.
Yes.
Rhonda says ours is stained wood. Belinda says my front door is more of a black walnut color.
Yeah, that's pretty. So pretty.
That is very nice.
Picture that, you can still see like the grain of the wood in it. Yeah, that's pretty.
And Joanne says my doors are all brown, steel in steel casings, and my thing just jumped completely. Let's see if I can
She
find where I'm at.
said, no unwanted visitors. Sorry.
Safety
Safety first. Absolutely. I hear that. And Virginia says her door is white. So you have the same situation there. Shanika said, my door is hunter green.
I've seen hunter green doors before.
Yeah, I do too. So yeah, I feel like
Different colored
we all have
doors.
Yeah,
I've
very
seen
neat.
just about everything, and my dad is from a small town. It's called Cherryville, or in the south, like he's Cherville.
Cherville.
Yes,
Cherville.
it's near Charlotte, Shelby, and there are a lot of yellow doors.
I was just
And
about
orange
to say.
doors.
I was
Yes.
just going to say that. We didn't say yellow.
These small, like, yellow
Yeah.
houses, and they all have, like, the picket fence, and you just drive by, and it's all a different color door. It's kind of like the way that the community stands out a little
Stands
bit.
out.
But yeah, I'll never forget that about my grandmother's house. She always had a yellow door.
Standing out there with
Standing
that yellow
out,
door,
exactly.
the sunshine.
Exactly.
The things you always remember about
Yeah.
grandparents' house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the tree in the front, I'll always remember that because I, for some reason, I thought I could climb that tree, and I tried it
Oh no!
every time, and I would fall every
Every
time.
time. But you never gave
Never
up.
got up that tree. As a matter of fact, I'm driving down to
never gave
Shelby
I'm gonna find that
this
tree.
weekend, and I'm gonna climb that tree. I bet you I could do it now. I bet. I'm joking.
Yeah, we'll have video for you.
We'll have live coverage, left-hand
Yeah.
coverage.
No, I'll stream it live on Facebook. All right, so speaking of coverage, let's talk about what we might need to wear tomorrow. Will we need a jacket to cover our arms? Will we need an umbrella to cover our heads? We've got kind of cooler and rainier forecast ahead.
Well, in lieu of going on vacation, I will not be wearing a suit and tie.
Good for you.
I don't know. I think shorts and a t-shirt. It's going to be casual Friday for Ed. But no, really, fairly nice. Humidity's going to increase. It's going to get a little stickier, but with some extra clouds over the weekend, we're going to kind of keep the temperatures in check with these low 80s today and then again on Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow will be around 80. Generally dry today, maybe a pop-up late-day storm over the mountains and foothills. And then with the available moisture and the little heating in the afternoon, we do increase the afternoon shower and storm chance for Friday and especially the weekend, probably maxing out on Sunday and Monday with a 60% shower and storm chance in the afternoon and early evening. And again, we're looking at low 80s Saturday, Sunday, and even Monday. Go ahead and go with the outdoor plans. It's not going to be an all-day rain or anything like that. But as you make your plans, just keep in the back of your mind a nice plan B. Always got to have plan B, just in case.
Just in case. Very nice.
All right, plan B on deck. Thanks so much for spending a good 30 minutes of your morning with us. Sorry we went a little bit long,
We were
but the
chatty
conversations
today,
were
weren't
good.
we?
Yeah.
Just because it's my first day back.
The energy
Mine
is
too.
there, huh, Tracy?
Yes, all right. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Happy vacation, Ed Matthews.
Thank you
We
very
will
much.
Miss you.
Yeah, see you guys in about a week.
Yeah.
Nice.
See you then.
Yeah. All right, take care, everybody.